Saturn conjunction. Neptune, the mystical, transpersonal planet and vast gas giant, moved into Aries on March 30th, 2025, beginning a powerful 14-year journey that lasts until March 23rd, 2039. The last time Neptune moved through Aries was back in 1861, over 160 years ago, and it won't return again until 2188. This makes the upcoming transit a true once-in-a-lifetime event, marking the beginning of an era unlike anything we've experienced before. When Neptune was last in Aries, the fire department was established. However, equally impactful, yet more volatile, was the creation of dynamite. When an outer or transpersonal planet changes sign, it redirects humanity's direction. This is not just personal, it's global, and the impact can be confusing for some, yet inspirational for others. Neptune in Aries marks a powerful shift from dreaming to doing. In Pisces, its home sign, Neptune dissolves boundaries, weaving visions, illusions, and inspiration. At its best, Neptune in Pisces elevates collective compassion and artistry. At its worst, it clouds judgment, fuels escapism, and blurs reality. But once Neptune ignites in Aries, that same imaginative force takes on a sharper edge and is no longer content to simply dream, but is compelled to act. Aries gives Neptune fire, courage, and urgency. What was once an inner vision now demands movement, creation, and initiation. This can manifest as bold innovation, spiritual activism, or a collective push to pioneer new ways of being. Yet the shadow is equally strong. Impulsive illusions, spiritual rebellion without grounding, or ideals rushed into action before they're ready to stand. With Neptune, the line between fantasy and reality is always blurred, but in Aries, it's tested through action rather than retreat and addiction. Neptune's purpose is service humanity and to dissolve what separates us so that we remember our unity, as we are one consciousness inhabiting a vessel for a physical experience, and sometimes Neptune's influence creates havoc in the physical as its urge to merge with the collective and source is strong. In Aries, this service takes on the spiritual warrior avatar, movements that fight for compassion, pioneers who dream on behalf of the collective, and individuals who dare to embody their higher calling. The challenge is to channel this energy consciously, to ground vision with discipline, so the fire of Aries builds something lasting, rather than burning out in a blaze of unfulfilled potential. Let's take a look at Saturn's role. Saturn's passage through Pisces has been a spiritual bootcamp, asking us to learn the delicate art of responsible compassion. Saturn rules Capricorn and can be brash or hard in its communication. The challenge with Saturn and Pisces is always the same. How do we remain open and kind without dissolving into martyrdom, chaos, or overwhelm? Saturn insists that compassion without limits quickly becomes self-sacrifice or avoidance. The way out is clear boundaries, conscious responsibility, and learning how to support others without losing ourselves in the process. When we master this, Pisces becomes the visionary dreamer who can actually bring inspiration into reality. This can be a tall order for empaths, I get it. As Saturn moves into Aries, the atmosphere shifts with a jolt of vitality. Aries is the sign of youth, power, and self. It is the I am principle. Raw fire that wants to move, create, and conquer. Saturn, which is referred to as a bridging planet between the lower octave of instinct and the higher octave of responsibility, enters here on May 25th, 2025, beginning not only a concentrated 2.5-year passage, but also initiating a brand new 28.9-year cycle. Saturn always carries the weight of karmic lessons. Also known as Father Time, he demands we hold ourselves accountable. In Aries, this means our courage, independence, and sense of self are about to be tested, reshaped, and matured. Unlike Neptune's slow dissolving influence, Saturn's lessons are hard to miss. Even those who have never looked at a chart will feel its push. Over the next 2.5 years, we'll be shown where our impulsiveness undermines us, where our need for freedom clashes with responsibility, and where we must build structures strong enough to channel raw fire into lasting impact. The theme Saturn awakens in this concentrated window will echo throughout the next 3 decades. What we meet now will not vanish once Saturn leaves Aries. It will ripple forward, shaping both our personal path and the collective story for years to come. This Saturn-Neptune conjunction is reshaping our lives from the inside out. Don't just drift with the tides. Learn how to anchor your dreams and step into this new cycle with clarity and purpose. Book your clarity session today and discover how these transits are shaping your blueprint. https://bit.ly 4K0HARY